All right, what's it? Oh, what's my mic on? What's going on, everybody? Trying to fill that gap. Let's see that. Oh, wait, what? Oh, the open was the low yesterday? Oh, that was nice and bullish. What do we do today is the question. Touched into the gap just a little bit. Whoa, what was that? 7:39. What happened at 7:39? What was that? Some news come out or something? American Airlines earning 7. Come vibe with me. Let's see what that sounds like. I need to go through this list. Yeah, but No. Shit. Damn, I wanted to go along there too. After that moving average. Take out that wig. Right back into this clustered area. That must be Miss Dawn Jackson. Good morning. Good morning. Let me take this and I'll be right back. Just real quick and get me warmed up. Look, 1 second. Ouch. Love will be right here. Be right here. No. I don't know if you heard, Auntie, but we're up in this account. We got that 1,000 back we lost, and now we're up 1,000, up 1,100. Trying to get it to let me see. I get it to like 50. Get like put up like 3K, and then be able to take 2, the max payout. While I'm waiting on that, start another account. So that's the goal. That's the plan. That's what we doing. That's what we working. Listening to this video that one of the viewers posted on his channel about Bookmap, and I'm about to save it. Bookmap and order flow, and I'm about to save it to my playlist, and because I need to watch it more than once and have it for the future. Put it right on my trading list. Cause I get everything he's saying, but I'm like, what is this I'm looking at? That stuff looks so crazy. Just taking this trade to here. Where is it? Come on. See if we can get that. Yep, got it back. Got it back. Thank you. Possible, just gotta be disciplined, you know. Trader NQ, you in here yet? I'm listening to your video. Oh, you it's gonna give me 30 now. It's not. Oh, excuse me. Well, that might be the. Let's see. Rejection. Give me some blueberries. Oh, come on, NASDAQ. Why? They too much. Y'all see that? What's today? Thursday. If I stream tomorrow, I'll be on late, like 9:30. I have to give somebody a ride to the airport at 9. They gotta be there at 9, so I should be back at 9:20, 9:30. Well, that sucks. We couldn't quite get there. Not yet. Right. Okay, well, got some rejection. Trade played out for about a good 30 bucks. Didn't take it. Waiting for it to hit my take profit. Might get stopped out here. Let's see. Man, this stuff just looks so bookmap. It looks so Chinese. All right. Appreciate the video. That's weird. My neighbor's dogs are going crazy. Still in the trade. Yes, you do see some. Yep. You sure do. We got a pullback right now, though. But yep, overall, since 4:45, it's been bullish. Had a pullback here. I took this trade to see if we would go complete that U like and go take out that high. Should have had my stop a little lower. I know better than that. At least at the bodies, but it's all right. Well, it would have been at this body. I don't know if I would have got touched. Let me see. If I had it at this body. Nope. It would have just missed it, though. But yep. Now look at you. What? The 1 minute is a bear size. The MACD is bearish, but yeah, overall it's bullish. Yep. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, you like why would they stop me out that fast? All right, couldn't get that trade to go. Actually, it did go for about, like I said, 30 bucks, but down $26. But it's all right. This is a nice flush. I was on the wrong side. I mean, I said the MACD's flipped. It flipped. I mean, MACD was bearish. It had just flipped. Oh, that's interesting. There's definitely some sellers here, right? All in this zone. That range. From here down here. Look at that. So they want to stop me out, and then what are we doing here? NASDAQ. I'm sorry, we'll wait for another one. $26 ain't bad. It would have been $260 if we was on mini. See, that's why I like micros on the 50K. Oh, I have my 150K too. I actually have 4 accounts now. I bought 2 more. And I'm actually about to purchase. Oh, I missed it. Oh, wait a minute. It's the flash sale. Oh my God, I wanted to grab 2 more accounts before the sale was over. I was supposed to do it after work last night. Oh no, I got 15 hours. Just grab like 2 more real quick. They're only $16 right now. Why not? $16 and then pay whatever the activation fee is at the time. $85, $125, $130 for a lifetime. And then, hey, if I keep this going, then what? I think I paid. Was it $125 when I activated this? But I actually paid $33 and some change for the account, so $34. So $159 got me to this stage right here. I'm already 8 days of actually Friday was a down day, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday we had off. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Today is day 8 to be eligible for a payout, but I just need to get past the buffer, which is I need to get the buffer in the account plus $100, which is $2,500 is the buffer. That's the amount basically you're allowed to lose. Just get it above that. So get $2,500 in the account plus $100. Excuse me. And I could actually take what is it, a $500 payout at that point. But I'm gonna just try to keep it going. So we can get a $2,000 payout, take the max payout. And so since we have this is the game plan, right? Well, we got one 150K account, which you can take more money from those, but so I got 3 accounts. So if I build them up and I'm taking payouts, let's say I get, you know, each one to like $500 or $1,000, then that's anywhere from $1,500 to $300 when I do take. I mean, $1,500 to $3,000 when I do take the payout. And if I build them all up and I say, you know, take 2 from each one, and obviously that's from the 50Ks anyway, that's $6 grand. So it'll start making sense once the payouts start coming in and stacking. And then we buy more accounts. You can have up to 20. So this is why it's kind of hard for traders in the beginning to buckle down, because the opportunities, man, right? Let's say you build up those 20 accounts and you're making even $200 a day, right? On each account, that's $4,000 a day. And even if you do that for five days out the month, that's $20,000. I mean, it's kind of like a no-brainer. Like, oh yeah, I pay that money to teach myself how to be disciplined and learn the skill. What? Yes. Why not? Everybody should that. I don't know, if you're looking for, could be anything, a skill to feed yourself, some extra income, The freedom, that's what I want. Freedom it provides, financial freedom it provides. Why not invest in yourself? I mean, we go to school and get in debt. Hundreds of thousands of dollars. Why not spend $159, $160 a month or whatever, every other month or whatever? Sometimes it's 100, sometimes it's less, right? To learn a skill. Because if I'm buying these 50K accounts and they're on sale for 30, right now they're on sale for like $16. If I'm buying them for $33 when they're on sale for the 80% off, and if I don't pass a funded account, if I don't pass the account, I just reset it. I pay $33 again. Or I can leave it to reset on the month. It's like a subscription on the day that it you sign up for it. And when you do pass it, you pay a little more to activate, and then you get to this phase and you take it slow. But as all traders know, none of us took it slow at first. There's there's stages to it where you gotta blow. You gotta blow the accounts. You just trial by fire. Man, is it about to go take out that level now? What are we doing? RSI bounced off of neutral. MACD trying to curl up. Cloud is still bullish. Small cup in here though. This is really Abasuli. 4 seconds. Oops, I didn't have my stop loss in. This is too wide of a stop actually for that little trade. Let me let it fall a little bit. A lot of it. NASDAQ. Just a quick pop. That's all I want. Jeez. Okay, you started me off bad. Two losers. Sellers are definitely up there. I'm not going long up there no more. Down $67. Let me take that off of there. It's making me biased. I was so sure. What time is it? 8:30? 3. Do we have some news coming up? Actually, I got 4 accounts. I can buy one more. One more should be good for now. Because they'll run a sale again sometime for sure. Let's get one. Oh, let's think about it. One. Wait a minute. Try to wait. Oh, my water. Yeah, look what it's doing. It's trying to. I don't know what it's doing. We'll let it. We'll let it do what it wants. We'll let it do what it wants to do. Try to find a different trade. I don't know what that was. One second, y'all. They in the kitchen whipping them grits up. You gotta whip them. You gotta whip. Size of champagne. Oh my goodness, are you serious? Well, the trade played out, but of course I had to get. That's why I should have opened up a stock. The trade definitely played out. Son of a gun. Well, there's the cup and handle right there. So do we go higher? Small cup and handle. Oh my gosh, why am I not? Right there. That was horrible. There's the cup and handle. Which should send us higher to, yep, that's where it's going. Just take out these levels or just like retest the zone up here somewhere. Cup and handle is a bullish pattern that forms on the charts. And we're going. I know it was gonna play out. I just don't know why it had to do me like that first. All right. I don't want to chase it now. Don't want to chase it now. And you can see it's a little clearer. See that on the Hikanashi candles? Just gives you a clearer picture of it. You can see it. So beautiful. That's actually really beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful cup and handle form. Here's the neckline of it. We broke out. It just pushed us to the next level. Since it's a 1 minute, you can't. I mean, it was over time. I guess you can actually expect it to go a little higher. Let me see. Nah. We had to break through this zone. And if we do, we'll get up here to these highs. Guys, I love excuse me, I love when these patterns form. All you gotta do is just trust them. Like yesterday, you watch my recap video when I took that trade off the head from the Head and Shoulders, the inverted Head and Shoulders. All right, is this gonna send us up? It is, but do we pull back first? That's why I got out of that Head and Shoulders, because sometimes we'll form the pattern, and then it does, and sometimes in the pattern it does that too. It does what it does here, where price just kind of gets a little bunched up, and it goes sideways, or you get a pullback before the continuation of the move, or you know, before the move that the pattern indicated. Yep, you gotta learn. Yep, I'm still learning. I am still learning. And that's what I like that about trading too. That's what I liked about being in the lab. You just learn. You never stop learning. But again, I didn't, working with carcinogens and all those, I was like, let's take a stab back at it. See if we can maybe get through this level. Open the stop up a little more since they like to play. If not, then I'll wait a second. Because I'm down $60 for the start. And that's a rejection right there. So probably should have waited this minute and 34 seconds to this 2-minute candle. That's what I have on the other chart. I should have waited, but it's all right. Just real quick. Pulling back. Because there was a lot of sellers in there. We can see here we sold off from that level, and from 8:15 p.m. all the way until 4 this morning, 4:45. Then we continued up. So but that was the trade that I wanted. Actually, I wanted it here to go take out that level. It pulled back, and once it did all this, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, forming a cup of handle. This is loud. I feel like, is the music too loud? I feel like it's turn it down just a wee bit. Yeah. All right, let's go spend some time here. Let's see if we get a push higher. Looks like it needs to probably pull back to my stop, huh? Or like here, somewhere in this level, somewhere in this, if it does pull back to find support before bouncing. So I guess my stop is valid. It's a wide stop though, for that little bit of, my risk reward is backwards. Let me see if I can open it up actually. Oh no, see that's the top of the 30-minute right there. So yeah. 15. 5. Open it up just a teeny bit. I don't know, but that cup and handle is just beautiful. Ain't it? Look at it. It's so beautiful. At first, before this was forming, when we got on, you're probably looking like, what is this? Why did the price do that? That big, deep pullback. Well, I don't know how it works, but it does. Human psychology said, I don't know, cup and handle. This way of thinking and the way trade is facilitated within this time form that pattern. Ain't that cool? All right, I'm cutting it. I'm cutting it. We broke that little level. I don't want to hold that for my stop loss. Play around down chasing that trade. Because that was my initial trade. And I knew it was going to. I knew it was valid, but maybe if I was in the kitchen too. But we're okay. We're gonna wait on that one. Cut it. You need to cut it, but like I said, we can come here and probably find support before going higher. That level, and my stop was a little below it, but just in case we wanted to sweep that level, just take smaller loss than what my stop was at than what I would have had. Which is doing right now, so that's okay. We got all day to get it back. Let's see, probably down like 90, $100 right now. We need to chill out. 3 trades. Had a green streak all week. We don't want to break it today. We want to get the whole week. We want to get all 5 days green. As a matter of fact, that's what we did last. Oh, maybe I need to. Yeah, I need to chill out because I had 4 green days last week. To get back to 1,000, I lost the Friday before, and now we're 3 days this week. So just chill out. But that's the good thing about trading micros. It gives you a chance to recover. If this was minis, I would have been down $1,000 right now, and stressing because oh my god, I only got another 1,000. I just lost 1,000. Now I only got another 1,000 to lose before the count is gone. But I'm down 100, right? And so I still got another 1,900 until the account was gone. Got me? Well, we'll get something here. Let's just watch it for some time. A couple minutes, like 15 minutes. See if it finishes this bear. We're in a bull cycle right now. Cup and handle was formed. Bearish divergence, continuation, bearish divergence. Sitting below the moving averages. The cloud is bullish. MACD is bearish. RSI is below neutral. So we'll just wait for something to set up. I don't know what this big candle was here. I missed that. I wonder what that was. I went looking to see maybe some news or something came out. 7:39. And I'm trying to eat grits with a fork. Alexa, turn off living room light.
Okay.
It's sunny outside. It was a little darker early, so a continuation. I think I would have been stopped out though. Where was my stop? Can I rewind the stream? Yeah, I probably would have been stopped out right. See, just in case I wanted to run my stop before it continued. See that? And so I know trade NASDAQ, so you just gotta open the stop up. But sometimes, you know, it doesn't always play out in your favor. But I was thinking it could come here at the neckline and before it bounced. That's what I said if you were watching. When I got in here, and it's like, well, why did you get in here then and let it pull back? The stop was the entry in this case, I guess. Thinking about it. Kind of knew that once I seen it. Like, damn. I mean, darn. Okay, we're back bullish. See how now it wants to go take that out. I don't know, but I'm not even, I don't care about that trade. That same trade, if I keep chasing it, trying to get to that same level, I'm not on the right side of it right now. I'm seeing it right, but I'm just, since I missed it the first 2 times before I let the handle form, before I knew what was going on, I lost small, like $30, $30-something on each one of those trades, and then like again. So I'll just let it play out, get to that level, and then see what we do, right? Instead of chasing it. Up here, this white line, we do have the open resistance we talked about in our recap videos that we started in February. We tested it yesterday. We spent some time above it, and so here we are again at that line. So, well, up around, not at it, but we're around it. It's looking like we want to go try to test it again, so we'll see. I mean, that's what price does, right? It tries to break these resistance levels, and then support. If we don't have support, it breaks support levels. That's what it's all about. Right? This is on there twice. Yeah, it's on there twice. Okay, this can be the start of a bearish cycle. Well, I mean, we're still bullish, but it could be the start of a bearish cycle. Why? Because we left a series of higher highs. Which this was weird, but that's because a cup of handle was forming. We now have a high and we have a lower high, so see if we make a lower low to validate that, or if we come back up, if we push back up and make a higher high, turning this into a bearish divergence. Man, looks like a pullback, right? It looks like a bearish divergence, but we'll see. Time is 8:53. Market's open in 37 minutes. Oh. Oh, I was like, why does it look like that? My phone did an update last night and everything is different. I don't like when they do updates and they put games on my phone. Like, get that off my phone. Put them in the game hub. I can access them there. I lost that video. Got it. All right. What's this looking like? Is this looking like a lower high? That's what it's looking like. MACD is bearish. Are we starting a bear cycle? Let me see what Top Step TV talking about. See if there's any nah, they ain't have. Nope. Gold is up. Natural gas is down. Nasdaqs are down, up. ES is down 0.012% and changing. SPX is up 1.67%. Dow is up 1.07%. Oh, look at this. We got green on the board. SoFi, QQQ, SPY, Intel. Nvidia, Meta, Tesla, CrowdStrike, Amazon, Apple, Google, AVGO, Palantir, Boeing, all up. Nice and green. Nice and green. SoFi, man, I was just about to buy some more this morning. It's up 4%. Let me look. I should have bought some more yesterday when I looked at it. Oh, that was yesterday. Oh, wait. Give me the candlesticks. Oh, SoFi dropped. Let me see. I'm gonna get some more. How was Tesla up? Tesla was up the other day. They missed earnings horribly. Get the stock rolled. Where did they do that at? Not doing anything. We got a lower high, but we also got a higher low, so no cycle is validated yet. That would be a small cycle if it was one. Hopefully we get some good movements today. The market presents some great opportunities for us to make a couple dollars, which I'm sure it will. We do have a, let me tell you, this box white. Excuse me. Reason being, that was nice. Excuse me, guys. Reason being is because this green box, the green is for gap. We got a gap down here. Look at that cover handle. It's still so beautiful. All right. Let's see what we do. Stock stall on tariff concerns as dollars weakens. Let's see. China says U.S. should revoke unilateral tariffs and denies talks. What? I thought they were considering some kind of deal. Let me see. Are they giving me? I mean, we're up, so almost 0.3%. South Africa. I need to put my news over here so I'm not breaking my neck to see it. But then maybe I should turn my screens, flip my screens vertical, because this. Kind of want. We already said that. American Airports 4-year outlook on softer demand worry. One of Wall Street's biggest bull slashes view as tariffs bite. Yeah, they wiped out what 11 trillion in what was it, less than 100 days? And they said that's never happened before. Apparently it's happened before, but never this fast. And that was crazy, just going through that, seeing the market sell off like that. I mean, I don't know. I'm a perma bear, so when I see selling, I'm like, oh, opportunities. There's opportunities in buying too, but it was crazy. And then again, to think about where we are now, when we were just like near 30% down from the year, right? Year to date. Correction is 10%, bear market is 30%, you know, around 30%. And then the big R word is anything more than that. And how close we were and how scared everybody was. And let's see. The NASDAQ. Let's see what XPX is doing. SPX is only down 8.93% year to date. SPY is down 9%. Let's see. Let's see. Let me pull up Yahoo Finance real quick. Yeah, we're just not bad. We're not as bad as we were. It's crazy. Going through a real time and everybody was like pulling their hair out for the markets. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy world we live in. Crazy times. The markets aren't doing anything right now. Just going sideways. Just going sideways. Kind of hovering right under that that zone where sellers sold from earlier, just right below that. Just stuck, not going anywhere. The yellow line is yesterday's close. And so that's where we are. Yesterday's close and where they sold from yesterday around 8 p.m. It sold all the way off until 4 a.m. And from 4 a.m. till now, we retraced back up to that level. So sorry if y'all can hear my dishes in the background. I'm done with that. So here we are. Do we break through that level? Or do we sell off again? Either way, try to make some money. Keep it cool, keep it calm, keep it collective, keep it cute. Look what it's doing. It's just small wedge here. Oh, are we trying to form a bear bull pennant? A bull Oh, nope. No, we're not. Invalidated. Selling off here a bit. Had some sellers step in. Bouncing off of the cloud. Cloud is bullish. MACD is bearish. RSI is below neutral. We just sold through the 9 and the 21 EMA. We're above the VWAP, above the 100-day EMA. I don't know. What is it doing? Let's see. Trying to have the slope and support here. It just broke a little bit. Not really, because everything is a zone. It's a range, right? So technically it did not. And if it were a range, this would be it. See how the wicks come into there. But I draw my lines to the bodies, so keeping in mind that it's a range. Everything is always a range. Breaking through the cloud there. And ironically, that slope of support is sitting right along the top of the cloud there. What does that mean? Support, support, support. What's going on? Who in here with me today? Good morning, everybody. Ms. Dawn Jackson already spoke. Y'all gonna speak? Y'all didn't click on the video yet? You just watching from the browse page? I know how it be. All is well, it's all good. Looks like we're trying to bounce from that slope and resistance area slash top of the cloud. Tested the cloud a little bit, broke through it, broke into it a little bit. Currently trying to see what the game plan is. Time is 9:09. Market's open in 21 minutes. Man, they got everything looking different. Okay, I forgot. Chill and trade, relax and trade. Don't get worked up. Stay balanced. All right. Little area, little level of support here we got. Temporary support. That's some support. Support. We're not breaking below it. Just keep kind of bouncing off of it. It's small, but you can see it. Just digesting everything that price does. Trying to analyze every little piece. You know, that's what it's about. Yep, that was support. We're bouncing. Are we going to test this area for a third time, or are we kind of going to build this slope and resistance? Break out, fake out. Price action could possibly try to potentially. It's sloppy. We don't know. Neckline. Now, this could be a pullback to send us higher. Looking at this, right? If we're looking at our cup and handle we formed this morning, to send us higher. Maybe that's the shoot we need to go test this slope and resistance. I don't know. I'm interested to know how what are they doing? Let's see. Show y'all. Let me show you guys. It's not perfect, but it's this little piece that that little piece, because that could actually be the handle there. Let's see. I think a long might be excuse me, I think a long might be setting up. Here it is right here. For you that's like, what is a cup and handle? Here it is. Of course, the pictures when they show it is more pretty, right? These also look like Hikinashi candles. But yeah. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe, maybe not. Let's look at it on Hikinashi. I mean, because that was definitely a... But then this is the handle we need. That's the pullback that we need. $9.14. Oh, do they do this and play around until not? What? Oh, this is interesting. Because if we do go higher, is it just gonna take us here, or is it gonna? Where's it taking us? See how it plays out. All right. Definitely a cup and handle, guys. Definitely a cup and handle, guys. I can see it. Can you see it? I can see it. Can you see it too? I can see it. How about you? Talk to me or I'm gonna get bored. Talk to me nice. Just eat a banana. Y'all gonna say hi or y'all shy? I'm shy too. Probably don't believe it because I'm on here, but it took me like 2 years. And I'll just act like nobody's here because nobody's here. I'm here by myself. So talk. Talk while we wait on this cup and handle to play out to see if we get some movement to the upside to validate it, or if we invalidate it and go and pull back, or do we pull back and go higher? Because NASDAQ is good for that. They know we know. They know what we're looking at. The market makers. The market makers. The money makers. The ones who make the money shake. Good morning, Court. How's it going? All right. See, now. I want to take this trade. I don't want it to leave without me. But you see this? Okay, if I'm confident in it, I'm supposed to take it, right? Take it from here, hold it, set your stop loss, and that's that. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I already had 3 losers, so I mean, we don't think about it. Think about that. Focus on the trade. Focus on the trade. I really want to see if this validates. But it's 9:18. We got 12 minutes until the market opens, and so you know how the market is. When market opens, there's going to be unfinished business or business that they need to take care of. So the pattern can be invalidated at first, or it can be validated at first. So, you know, it's just kind of the time issue. The pattern is there, right? We can see it. But will we respect it before they do whatever they need to do is the question. Man, it's so beautiful. Just look at it. I can't stop looking at it. Let's look at it on 2 minutes. Look at that. You see that? It's just so beautiful. Those other candles are Hakanashi candles. It lets you see price action more smoothly, but the way the data is calculated is different. And so that candle actually opens, I believe, where the previous candle, the average of the previous candle. So where the previous candle spent most of its time or something like that, that's where it opens at. And so they move different. You know, this candle you might get in for a short, and that candle shows it way over here or way down here, but it's actually, price is actually down here. So, but it's good for spotting things like that. If it breaks it on 1 minute, then it's gonna go down. Oh yeah, it breaks the cup and handle. Well, I think it's a fake out the upside with the big handle. That would be nice, right? It would be nice if they did just open it and just sell it, do what they need to do, take some profits or whatever, sell it, do what y'all need to do, and then let the charts do what they do. Let the charts do what they do. That would be nice, right? But it's beautiful. I just can't stop looking at it. 10 minutes here until market opens. NASDAQ still just kind of Just in this handle that we think is a handle. That's what it's doing. Nice, beautiful cup of handle pattern. This was the one we seen earlier. We tried to take this long for a break of this. It went short, we got stopped out, and then we went long again for the same break of that. And that big red white candle right there, this one right here, stopped us out for another $30. And then at that point it was like, all right, I think I took one more after that. Why did it just do that? Yeah, I think I went long here for a break of these highs, and this stopped me out. So I was like, all right, I seen it, missed it. So I'm just waiting now to see. Okay, when do we get in? When is it gonna be validated or invalidated? But if I would have held this, the trade would have worked. Both times. If I would have just sat through the pain. Or I can just learn to cut my losses quick, so it's not so painful. And I can always get back in.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
I need to go grab a few more things from the store. That's my last banana. $9.22. Are they doing this really? It's already trying to push up before a market opens. Come on. What are you doing? What are we doing, Nazi? I need some music. What are we trying to do? Validate the cup and handle. NASDAQ. This is those times, right? Because like, do we get in? But if they open and flush, are we stopped out? How wide do we make our stop? If it opens and goes, great. But if it opens and goes, or just goes now and we're not in it, we missed a trade. I don't like missing patterns, but that's okay. Something else will come if we do miss it. But I'll tell you what, I'm gonna say it again. This cup of handle is beautiful. Here it goes. It's going. Son of a biscuit eater. What we doing, NASDAQ? Yeah, set her stop loss and stuff up. Get ready, baby. 6 minutes until the market's open. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It's time to make some money. Remember on Little Rascals when he was like, people, step right up. We need your money. Classic. I know, it's an old movie. I grew up on it. So what? Okay. fair enough. Pulling back here. Good. It's not taking off without us. That is great. That's what we want to see. Rob the scalper. Wait for market open. I am. Thank you. Thank you for that. XLM, XRP, HBH. Or looks bullish on Cypher Twist indicator on the weekly. Want to look at some crypto charts? What time is it? Let me see. Let me see something. First of all, let me turn this music. You said on a weekly? Non-tradable symbol on this is what XRP looks like on a weekly. Here's your XRP chart. Why do I have that there? Why is that there? What was I doing? I haven't looked at XRP since last year. I don't know. I want to focus on what we're trading though. What you think is gonna happen at open, Rob? Rob the scalper. You think this cup and handle is gonna get validated before they? What do you think? I think I want it to get validated. I just love to see it. I love to see it. Cloud is nice and bullish. MACD is bearish, but it's trying to curl up. Oh, got some bearish momentum coming in there. Some sellers. RSI is above neutral. We're above the 9 and 21, above VWAP, above 200. 100, I'm sorry. Day moving average. Right back into that zone we sold off from at 8 something p.m. last night. We sold off about until 4:45 this morning, and then we retraced all the way back up, and now we're back here from where we sold off last night. Using these bull patterns to send us up. I just love it. Two minutes. Well, never mind, Rob. Looks like they're trying to go already. We'll see what it does at open though. I'll wait. You said thanks for looking, Are you going to trade that court? Are you actively trading crypto today? Oh, there it goes. No. They did it. Come back. These people. Time is 9:29. I'm like this close to pushing this button. Just push it. Because I got a stop loss. But down here was I'll just wait. Fold my hands. 27 seconds. I want to push the button so bad. I'm not gonna lie. I better be careful today. Oh my goodness, look at it playing out. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. 9:29, 9:30. Day markets are open. All right, we got some sellers coming in on this 1 minute candle. We're above yesterday's close. We're looking for sunny days today. We don't want the market to shake us out. I had 3 small losers today at equaling up to $100. Way better than 1,000 because I'm trading micros. Welcome to the NASDAQ show. Maybe that's what I should name this. The NASDAQ show. The NASDAQ show with NQ Lioness. All right, seriously, let's focus on the charts. The cloud is bullish. MACD is bullish. RSI is above neutral. We are pointed downwards because of the seller's candle coming in right now. Just the 1 minute chart. So obviously things fluctuate very quickly. Fake out to the downside. I'm calling her court is to fake out to the downside. You calling it? You think it's gonna fake out and then push down? You think this is our this is a major level of resistance here, and so that's where I thought the cup and handle was gonna send us to, potentially to go test that area, and it looks like so far that's where we're going. I mean, that's where we could reject, right? We got a sloping resistance there that formed in February. We tested it in March, and then we tested it again yesterday. So here we are right now. Cloud is bullish, MACD is bullish, RSI is above neutral. Seller stepping back in for this 1 minute candle. Nothing is taking off yet. Little buying, little selling, little buying, little selling. You know how it goes. The first 15 minutes. All right. That cup and handle being validated is so beautiful. I love to see it. And I'm mad. Am I mad? Yes. I'm not mad, but I wish I was in it, guys. But I'm not. Because, you know, it's just one of those things. Sometimes, I don't know, I was gun shy about it, but sometimes you take it and you're just like, whatever. If I get stopped out at open, I'll get stopped out. And once it starts to rebound, I'll get back in. But because I did take 3 trades already, I want to just pump my brakes a little bit, right? We don't want to head nowhere fast with no brakes on. That's a recipe for disaster. We don't want to crash and burn. Okay, we got some sellers coming in. We did not test that. Remember, everything is a zone. So let's see. But you can see where we are. Nice sellers coming in. We can get rid of this zone. We'll just keep in mind that, you know, where these candles are, that's where we sold off from at 8:45, around 8 p.m. last night, somewhere around 8, after 8, within these opening candles here. So if we keep pushing up into this middle area and spending time around there, we know why. Because that's where sellers stepped in, like how we're, see that, selling out of it right now. That's where sellers stepped in and sold off from 8 to 4 a.m. Which means there was a lot of sellers. There is a major area of resistance. So it was a supply area. And it's trying to flip it right now. Right? Resistance becomes support. Supply becomes demand. That's what it's all about. So right now we're just watching it. Time is 9:34. The market's just open. We've been open for 4 minutes. Don't need to rush anything. Actually keep that box there until we do something with it. Sideways in the channel. Hopefully not, but yeah, I can see it. Either one actually, I can see. The markets either go up, down, or sideways, right? That's it. Right. We got some bullish momentum here. Bulls are trying to line up. Will the sellers let them? Oscillator. Looking at the MACD here. Sellers. Cloud is bullish sideways. Moving averages are look like they're trying to flatten out a little bit. Sellers stepping in. RSI is above neutral. Just watching here to see. It'd be nice if they form a cycle, right? I mean, this is a small cycle, bear cycle, a bull cycle with bears divergence, bears divergence, bears divergence. I guess selling off, selling off. Okay, now do we high, lower, low, lower, low? Do we get a bull? Do we get a bear cycle? We don't know. It's 9:36. Be patient here. Bulls are still in this area, pushing price back up. We might get some moves later. Usually when price does this in the open, right when they're handling the business, we'll see. When they're handling the business, though, I've seen this numerous times before. Sometimes it can go sideways, but usually when it happens, we start to, after that's established and the markets mellow out, we start to get some, good opportunities in there somewhere. Can't draw it with that well, but yep, I mean, there's a gap to fill down here. Yesterday's high is way up there. This is slope of resistance here, so gotta make a decision here, right? Or they can just stay below the slope of resistance, which is this white line here. All right, we made a new high on the day. Are they going to continue this bullish momentum since 4 a.m.? Price is pushing up. Price is pushing up. Go test those 19,000s again. We just tested it 1901.50. We rejected at 18,019. I mean 18,901.50. I said 19,000, didn't I? I meant 1900. I mean 900s. Rejected at 901.50. Seller stepped in. This was a 30-minute level. We can get rid of that. Just touch that. Sellers. Right back into this supply area. That overnight supply area. Bouncing back out of the overnight supply area. Just not doing anything yet. Just playing with us. Making us bullish, making us bearish. Cloud is still sideways. Conditions are bullish. MACD is bullish. Is there any volume? Maybe. The bulls are trying. We're getting rejected. Kind of in this range. Let's see if they push it up through this slope and resistance. And if we can get some support on it. I feel like they want to just make this big candle right here. It's like, whoa, what is that? 940. We can at least wait the first 15 minutes before we take a trade. Or before we let, try to at least the first 15 minutes. But I'm not putting a time on anything after that. Like, no, they're pushing it up. All right, this is bullish. MACD is bullish. RSI above neutral. Cloud. We're above the EMAs, above VWAP. Figured they would. We just pushed through that major sloping resistance. So let's see what they do here. The bulls and bears, the bulls and bears. That's what it's all about, the bulls and bears. Do we get a 2-day rally here or what? It's our next 30-minute level here. See if we can get a long up to there. Oh, we missed it. Well, there's that. Okay. 1 second, because I don't want to. 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds. I want it. Come on. All right. Well, that's that cup and handle. Continuing to push us higher. And I'm about to. Well, I was about to 10 seconds ago. 10 seconds too late. Let me see what this looks like. Still bullish. Bullish, bullish. Didn't come back to test that sloping resistance yet. Just push right through it. Bullish, bullish sentiment. We can get rid of this box. Found support at yesterday's close. Pushed us up. Oh, this is nice and bullish. Look at the cloud. All right. Sideways. Let's move our initial excuse me, initial balance high line up. We'll go take out this level. Or reject that at 1 or 2. Man, bulls are solid right now. It took off without me. Are we going to test yesterday's high? The bulls got power. The bulls got power right now. 943. All right. See what I said? Usually when this happens, when they just like make you bullish, make you bearish, almost for like the first 15 minutes, sometimes less. Then usually after that, you'll see some good opportunities. And sometimes it happens on trend days, but it'll be like a lot of it. Like at the opening bell, you just get these railroad like candles, and then these just weird moves where it's trying to go up and down, and then it just trends. Almost like there's some support and resistance, like a ball bouncing between something, and then it finally breaks out and goes to the upside, or it finally breaks down and go out and goes to the downside, and it does that like for the rest of the day, slowly but surely, until like the last hour where more business comes in. All right, man, look at the MACD. Let it fill up. Give us a pullback. Dare I say that we're going to 19? If they want to go higher, 19,097. So obviously 20,000 should be, or why do I keep saying that? 19,100 should be our we'll see. 15-minute, here we go, 15-minute supply here. Let's see. What about the opposite way? There's no point to look at the opposite way right now. We are nice and bullish. That was the pullback, that's it? Okay. Stars coming in. This is bullish. Look at the cloud. I gotta get in. If we come back below this cloud, below this candle, then yep. Other than that, I'm about to let this run. Hopefully it don't. Man, I probably need to open that up actually. Just a teeny bit more. Just because the NASDAQ likes to do like, ooh, wick below that, but I'm just kidding. I'm gonna go higher. So let's see. Look for areas to move this up. This is nice and bullish. It's nice and bullish. All right. Look for areas to move this up to. We got some supply here. Did we break this yet? Or did we stop there? Did we just reject off of that? Yeah, we need to get above that. I could have just took that 40, huh? But I want to see us get above that. I'll take this off. We rejected nicely off of it. I don't like that. Uh-oh. MACD, what we doing? Still bullish. Kind of oversold on the, overbought on the RSI. We're in the 80s. So it could actually pull back. Or we don't know. Let's see. If it does pull back and it comes back to here, that's another entry. That'd be a good place to enter at. Still bulls are there. Bulls are still there. Bears are stepping in. Bears are there. Come on, bulls. What you gonna do? Need to pull back, huh? I need the trade to work. Was that it? That's all that was gonna give us was the 20 points, which gave us $40. I'm gonna hold it because a decent pullback is an entry. This is what happened to me earlier though. My stop loss was the entry. Okay, we got to pull back here, so let's see how far it can go. Hopefully I don't get stopped out and it get some continuation after this pullback. Tesla's down. Still green. Less than 1%, but still green. All right, that was a slight pullback. Let's see if we can get some continuation right here. See how much power the bulls have. We break above that level where we rejected at, then I'll move my stop up. Uh-oh. Trouble. Got some trouble up there at that level again. A little trouble. Still bullish, still bullish. Bulls are still in control. We got some sellers coming in though in this candle. Oh, is the MACD gonna give up? Cloud is still bullish. All right, testing that level again. Just broke above it. Nice, nice. We need to get a little further above it so I can move my stop up. Are we gonna reject again here? Was that it? Was that the... Okay, we kind of gotta... This might be it. MACD, RSI. What is happening? Got some trouble up here at this level where we said we could potentially see some resistance. Move my stop up. Trailing it closely to lock in some profits here. Stopped out. Got about $55 on that trade, so we're only down 45. I wanted to honestly I wanted to just hold until we got like another, like this candle close. I don't like the way it's forming. I needed it to, you know, be a strong body and close. And then I, you know, if that was the case, if I was like it's doing now. But I didn't want it to pull back, and I mean, at least because I was down $100, so at least get some of that back, right? And lock in some of those profits just in case we reject here, because it's not doing, it's just kind of stuttering around here. It's not showing a lot of strength. I mean, it's not, we're not flushing off of it, so it's not showing a lot of weakness either. But the MACD is starting to, okay, there it goes. That's what I need. That's what I needed to see. I was gonna say, but the MACD is starting to taper off here. The cloud is still bullish, so bulls are still in control. We could potentially get some higher movement here, but the RSI is overbought on the, why are my words getting twisted today? The RSI is overbought on the 2 minute, on the 1 minute. On the 2 minute it's at 89. On the 1 minute it's about 82. So I mean, but if they want to go up, they can, honestly. But and see, this is what I'm saying. I needed this, like I needed that candle to be a nice, like, you know, strong about the body, and then I would have waited till it closed. The next candle open, we probably would have got follow through. I could have moved my stop up to here, but since we were stuttering to do that, I moved my stop early, and I'm glad I did, because we locked in some of those gains. Trading 1 micro for now. We trade micros, right? So this is the 50K account, not a lot of risk, so that's the smart thing to do. Oh, I need to get another account. This is a PA account. Got 3 other evals. I'm about to buy them. Try to get to the payout phase, stack it. Okay, see, this could continue all day on light volume, this trend. But I'm telling you, this, see, this was the indication if it does. I've seen that pattern so many times. That was a bearish divergence there. So if we get another bearish divergence, we're going to continue higher on light volume. I'll scalp it. But then you got to be careful, because like yesterday at times where it was rising on low volume, there were these big flushes. That's what happens, right? When price continues to rise, when there's no volume, when volume does come in, you get a big drop, but then it'll recover pretty quickly, as we seen yesterday. All right, gonna pull back here. It'll be interesting if it comes back to fall back in below that sloping resistance like it did yesterday. Right, yesterday we got above it. We made that high and we came right back below it. Came back below it and then closed right under it. Had it some temporary relief at like in between the power hour. All right, this could be a potential. Got some sellers coming in. Bearish divergence. Let's see how much power it has. MACD trying to curl over. RSI is cooling off. Cloud is still bullish, so conditions are still bullish. Nice, nice. New highs. This thing is gonna just grind higher. Is it gonna just grind higher? Remember, wait, let's see. Oh my goodness, they're not even pulling back. I want to get back in. They let me in and I got out. Thinking that, oh my goodness, they're continuing higher. They are continuing higher. Let's see what's RSI in the 5 minutes overbought. Why do I keep saying oversold? I want to do too much chasing, so okay, we took out that level. $15-minute level there to get to that 30 up there. 2 minutes left on a 30-minute chart. I mean a 30-minute candle. 2 minutes left to the 15-minute candle closes. All right, let's see how they close and what happens. This is a nice range so far, initial balance range that is creating. So we should get some good opportunities. Oh, 1 second. 1 second, I'll be right back. Oh wow, look at that. This is so bullish. I should have got in before I went upstairs. Sorry, I had to. Look how bullish. Look at how bullish this is. This is so strong. Straight up. No pullbacks. We'll get lucky if we get. Okay, here. We're getting lucky to get a red candle. Time is 10:02. Man, we're gonna. I'm telling you, I've seen this before. I'm like, so many times I've got burnt there and like learning to trade and watching NASDAQ. And it doesn't happen all the time. It's just these cycles it goes through sometimes. And it'll do this back and forth. Sometimes you have different, like more, a little more movement in there. Sometimes you have bigger candles. And that's always before a trend day. Like I said, it's like this, just imagine this being like a bouncy bar or something that's bouncing in between, you know, a resistance level and support level until it either pops out upward or pops out downward. And you just get this trend. Like, I guess if you think about physics, right? Was that a point? Oh God. Look how bullish this is. Look at the MACD. How did we miss that move? Gosh. FOMO for real, huh? They gotta create a cycle somewhere. I mean, they don't have to, but it. Would they? They better. They should. They should if they know what's good for them. Just kidding. All right, here we go. Possible cycle coming in. I don't know, but this definitely made me bullish. Excuse me, it made me bullish, but I'm not like gonna go long right now because I need to see what's going on. But when this happens and you don't catch it at the bottom, the further and further it gets away from you, the more you're like, you're to go long because you think it's gonna be the top, like there. Go long and then it flushes. What is this? We need a cycle. Like we need this bearish divergence. Look into those cryptos because I believe they are front running the markets this year. You think so? I know it sounds crazy because it looks stronger than the rest of them. I'll keep that in mind. Which one? Let me go back up. Which one did you say? You said EXO. Yeah, I'm about to write it on my board. I'll look at it and see later. You said XLM, XRP, H-bar. What's cipher twist indicator? That's a weekly? I mean, that's an indicator? I said, what's cipher twist then? Oh my goodness, that was the market. Guys, okay, well, let me see if this is a double top because I'm about to get in. If it's not. Okay, wait a minute. MACD. Cloud, bullish MACD is trying to curl over. We're going to enter into a bear cycle. Nope. Right, I turn my head for 1 second. Just strength, like FOMO. I don't even know what to do right now. Give me a second. Can you just stop for a second? Market has no volume right now. That's that's the scary thing because when volume comes in and flushes it, it's gonna dump big. Guys, what? That's why these candles are so small. You can tell there's no volume in there. The way I look at it, hey, the market is designed to go up over time, right? So it'll just go up. People will just buy and buy and buy and buy and buy and buy. It'll just go up. But because people want to take profits and you have sellers, that's what makes price go down. And so if you got a lot of sellers, then, you know, that creates opportunity for trade, buy and sell, buy and sell. Otherwise, the market would just do this. It would just run up. People would just buy in, buy in, buy in. But if everybody held their assets and they all just appreciate it, we would never sell, would we? Well, I guess you would sell because you had to have someone to buy it from. No volume. A market is going up. Looks like we want to start tapering here. Maybe, I don't know. What are we doing? Okay, bulls are, let me see, MACD. Bulls are trying to step in. It looks like got a little bit of volume. Some momentum coming. I'm getting in. I'm tired of watching. I'm tired of watching it. Watch it flash because I got in. And then you'll be a witness this whole time. Look at that. This whole time. I'm tired. Look at that. This whole time. Then all of a sudden, well, if you get players in the market, when I was waiting for a pullback, I couldn't get one. Actually, we did get one right here. Look at the MACD. Why did I even get it? I mean, so far it's just straight up. Let me see what the 5-minute looks like. Bullish, 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 bullish. Oh, look at the MACD. Overbought a little bit. Definitely not a short yet. I mean, 20. Oh, not yet. Yet $40 worth of a short, actually. All right, let's see. As soon as I get in, huh? Don't want to let this go too far. Okay, this level is breaking. We close. Going to MACD just flipped bearish. What? Go stop me out and then go. That's what today's been about. Down 131. We'll get it back though, for sure. We got a lot of time. It's 10:11. Haven't locked that in, but if this does stop us out, we'll be down 100 and something. But for sure, we'll get it back. For sure, for sure. Are you trading, Court? Excuse me. Are you actively trading cryptos today? Or are you holding? You buying them, buying and holding them for the year? What are you doing? 6 months, 3 months of the year? Why when I get in though? Not me. It's not me. Now we get the pullback we need. This is gonna be more than a pullback because this is still bullish, but we got a bear cycle, so we bounced there so far. Looks like it's about to stop me out. Not off to a very good start. And then had so three losers, one winner. Not good. That's too much to risk $100 on one trade. I don't normally do that. Um 100 degrees under. No, baby. We don't want to be. So, oh wait. That might have been a nice one. Was that a nice one? Stay away from short. Stay away from short. Still in the trade. That was a deep pull. That was deeper than I was like. Well, that was deep enough to buy into, but to be in the trade, that's nerve-wracking. You know? Play last song. What? The Bulls are still there. But let's see, because this is what NASDAQ does. See, that doesn't make sense. Came and tested that low. Maybe even broke slightly below it. So, telling me to kind of be careful up here, but I'm already in the trade, so kind of gotta let it do what it do or cut it. I missed all the action. I bought right at the top. I'm just looking at that like I was sitting here like, are we not gonna get a pullback? We're not gonna get a pullback. FOMO. I said FOMO. And I said I'm getting in. And then we get the pullback we wanted. Making it look like what we did which was buy at the top or at a pullback. At the top, right before a pullback. I couldn't time that if I wanted to. If I wanted to purposely buy at a pullback, I can't do it. But if you FOMO, well, actually, in my defense, I wanted to get in, but it's still the same. It's still the same. What's going on? Anybody else trading? NASDAQ, ES, crude oil, gold, anything? Anything, many things? All right, it's probably gonna sign me out now. That's what it's looking like. Where's my mouse? Is this gonna flush? We on the wrong side of this thing or what? Stock market is still green on the day. If this doesn't work out, we're gonna have to wait till later. Try to find a trade. Try to get back. Excuse me. Or if I'm able to get to the markets, if I'm paying attention and something opens up. Bulls are still here, but it's not doing what I needed to do. Just got into that move late. Still bullish. Still holding up here, just trying to see what they are going to do. If I'll get stopped out or if the trade will work. I mean, I wouldn't short right now, so I guess that's keeping me in the trade too. But I also probably wouldn't have went long until from now after the pullback until we break above and find some kind of support. But I'm already in the trade again, so. Are we going to test yesterday's high? The red dotted line. Do we reject before it? I don't know, but now that we let me see, I need to move my stop up because even if it comes and stops me out, I don't want to lose that much. Since we already came, tested these levels, pulled up. I mean, you could come all the way back down there again. Come here. I need a good area to move it to. Let me see. 1, 2. It could come make a new. It could come make it higher low. So put at those lows, just in case. Still pretty wide stop loss. But we do we do have some trouble up here. Having trouble getting through this level here. Got a reminder for today. All right, trade is starting to work in our favor. I I needed to keep going though so I can move my stop. Let me set an alarm real quick. Today Thursday. See if we bounce off of those highs or if it needs to come back lower. I can't really hear this. Do you guys hear the music all right? Is it too low? Is it just right? Is it fine? Is it all right? Market still has strength. Pulling back there a little bit. MACD trying to flip bullish. Seeing if we come back and test my entry again and find support or not. Moving our stop up because if it pulls back, we don't want to lose too much. I want to hold it. I'm trying to hold it until see if we take out this yesterday's high. So that's why I moved my that's why I'm holding it and I didn't take it up here like 50 or 40. Cause we're still bullish, but you know how NASDAQ does. Uh-oh, we just flipped bearish. The MACD just flipped bearish. We got a bearish cycle coming in. Probably will stop me out. I didn't expect that. I expected some more Tesla pulling back. We're out of space. What? All right, let's see. Let's see. A divergence. Bearish divergence. See how deep they go. Test this level. Essentially bounce off of it. There it is. We bounce. We're testing it again. Breaking through it. It's probably a fall some more, honestly. I mean, it could because the MACD is bearish now, so we didn't get a lot. I mean, we did. I mean, this was a good push, but I was already in the trade again, so I had to sit through drawdown. But if we would have waited for that, then that was some nice movement. Yes, this did give me some profits, but again, I do want to get back what I lost, but I'm also trying to focus on the process, you know. So the process, this is the process, and this is what you got to sit through with trade sometimes. Don't get it twisted. I'm not opposed to like this taking $30, $40, $50 trades, and then they add up to 300, 400, 500 at the end of the day. But today I already took like 4 trades where I had like 3 losers and 1 winner. And so at this point, I'm not trying to, let me just keep scalping and trying to get back, you know, what I lost. At this point, I need to just focus on the trade. And if it is a good trade, it will pay out. And if not, then we manage it and we get stopped out. Hey, and we move on to the next one. See what this does here. I don't know if it's going to come back and test this level or push. If it pushes, I'll put it here, move my stop up. And if it comes back to test it, and as a matter of fact, I'll do it right now. And it didn't even register. Look at that. Oh, where's my phone? Trading view. Let me sign in on my phone. Sometimes it does that when I move it too fast like that. I gotta go move it over here. It didn't even move. It didn't move on that. Like, here, I'm moving now. I guess I was lucky, right? Because it would have stopped me out, maybe. It didn't move. Sometimes when I do that, it doesn't register. It doesn't move. Come on, push. Oh, you want to pull back? I like this new update, the way our multi-window apps, like the apps I'm using, I like the way they hover now. Or nice little. All right, we're gonna try to trail this a little closer. Not well, actually. We need some momentum to come in here and just push us up. Go ahead, hit mine, take profit, and stopped out in profit. Why is that not okay? Oh, there it is. This is so bullish. I still want to go to yesterday's high. Up $10 on the day, so we are green, we're no longer red. Seeing how this is playing out, something makes me wish I would have pulled my stop down just a little bit like I was going to, but that's all right. That's okay, because that was my target. So depends on how you look at it. I mean, I managed it as best as I could, and just got stopped out there. It would have been nice to get to that target, but again, we will find another trade. We don't know what happens. Initial balance is set, by the way, it's 1031. Initial balance was set at 1030, so that means here, this candle. Nice, we got a nice big range. We are above that slope and resistance. So we're inside range from yesterday, but we're outside of value. So the range of the day is from the top of the wick to the bottom, from the top of the top wick to the bottom of the bottom wick, or the top of the candle, the top of the the top of the candle to the bottom of it. That will be the range, right? Where price touched. So we're still bullish. Top of the range to the bottom of the range. I mean, top of the candle to the bottom of the candle. Then like the value area is like the body of the candle. And so the open and close, to me, at least that's the way I understand it. The open and close is That's the value area. And then the high and the low, from the high to the low, that's the range, which includes the value area. And so right now we're right below yesterday's range. Yesterday's high of the opening. Yesterday's high of the range. And this would be, this close, this yellow line would be yesterday's value area low. Actually, let me see. Where's the orange one? Man, was yesterday's candle that big? Oh, yeah. And then this green box was value area low. That was the body of the candle. This is the high. And the low was actually the opening of the candle for yesterday. Well, in this bear cycle, we got a few divergences. Look at that. Man, I just kind of wish I would have got in here instead of here and sat through the drawdown and then, made money. But that's okay. Why we don't FOMO, right? But we got a bearish divergence, no cycles, just straight up. The market, well, I guess this was a few cycles here. Bear, bull, bear, bull, bear, bull. But other than that, this was straight up. That move was beautiful. I should have took it. Next time I need to not be gun shy and just take it when I see it. Let me start my car. I hope you all check out the market recap later, though. That's how you'll find out how I did on the day. For now, I'm green, up $10. I'm ending the stream. I do have to go work. Markets, this was a nice move it gave us this morning. Man, I don't know. I kind of upset I didn't take that trade because I was talking about, like, usually when this happens, the markets gives us good moves. You either get good ranges or you get trends. You get a trend to the upside, a trend to the downside. So far, we've been trending upward. So that is really good. But hopefully it does produce some good opportunities to get in, either pull back so we can get in and wait for the pullback. Don't do what I did. Or, maybe we reverse here and are able to catch some shorts. But for now, I have to go work. Thank you all for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. And I will be on tomorrow morning. Tomorrow I will be on not at 8 a.m. but around 9:30. I have to take someone to the airport at 9. So I should be back at about 9:20, 9:30. Stream for about an hour before I go work. And yeah, I think, or I may just work. I may or may not. If I do stream tomorrow, it'll be 9:30, somewhere around 9:30. If not, then I will see you all on Monday. If you're gonna trade well. Stay patient. Don't force anything. We got some continuation here. Remain balanced. Stay diligent. Be diligent in these markets. We got some nice movement today, though. Just not a lot of crazy volume, crazy volatility, right? I'll be paying attention to the markets later to see if I can take advantage. If not, I'm okay with a $10 day because I don't want to break that green cycle. So I'm okay being green. We're up 1,100 in the account. Try to get the account. Try to make get another 2,000, 3,000 in here before we can take a 2,000. But another, what do we need? Another 3,000. $2,900, make it sound better. To take the payout we want. We can actually take a payout less than that with less profits, but if we get the account to 52, get 2,600 in the account, we can take a payout, but we want a bigger payout. So actually, you know what, we'll see. We'll see. $500 payout is good. But thank you all for tuning in again, and I will see you either tomorrow or Monday. All right, loves, be blessed.